Hi, this is Ivar Kristoffersson, and warm welcome to Quantum Astrology report for the period 8th to 12th of January 2018. First, I want to share that I have done 2 videos about fundamentals in quantum astrology, going the signs around, checking up the archetypes for you who want to learn more astrology. And it's recommended, of course, and also the houses in connection. I also give readings. Starseed reading is a great blessing to give. Check the details below, and I give other readings also. Now to the energies, and they are strong. You have felt it. I have felt it, certainly, the last weeks. Wow. So here it comes. Here you have the chart for the 9th. The sun will be at 18 degrees the 8th, and then 19 degrees the 9th of January, and then 20, 21, 22 degrees of Capricorn. The moon date will be at 12 degrees of Libra, midday noon here in Europe. Then 9th at this time, 24 degrees of Libra. It's 10:44 a.m. here in Central European time. That's 6 hours difference to the Eastern Standard Time in US. We are a little before. And then going into Scorpio, the moon, and the 11th coming up to Jupiter and Mars, and then going into Sagittarius, the last time of this period, heading up for soon a new moon here. I think we take that when it's time. You see this. It's a big conjunction here. The 9th is exact 10:44 a.m. Central European time. Pluto, Sun, Venus. And it's only 2 minutes difference. That means a huge amplification of the energy, a resonance, a harmony, like this. And we can use this now to create a new life. And the involving is Pluto, live or let die, our soul evolution, the sun, our life force, the sun that gives life, and Venus, the love planet, the divine feminine energy, together here, blending and trying to cooperate and trying to be in harmony, and that's not very easy when you have a conjunction. Listen, a recommendation, listen nighttime to planetary energies from this music on low volume. I have it in the kitchen besides my bedroom and an open door. So, and also listen to heart, 528 hertz, heart frequency, etc. This happens to be only 1 degree from 20 degrees of Capricorn, where Pluto planetary south node is. And there is the origin of our humanity in this Milky Way and in this galaxy. 20 degrees of Capricorn. Oh, not in this galaxy. Sorry, Andromeda is a little before us. But 4 billion years ago, the start of humans and human-like persons in this Milky Way, our galaxy. And this is huge. It's the eye of cosmos. You see in the picture. I have it on some of my videos. M57 is the rest here, supernova. But then people here were driven away from Lyra constellation by the reptiles and in a great intergalactic war that still is ongoing. So be careful about your energy. Keep your protection, keep in your light, the Leo here. And driven away to the other starseed origins, like Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus. And the 9th, when this happened, there is a square to the moon, and moon is at Arcturus and Spica, the fixed star Arcturus, the electromagnetic healers, the specialists that helping us so much with codes, and it's a very exact opposition. It's in fact on the minute opposition. The polarity then when Uranus, it's a huge amplification, this one also here. And then the square up to this Sun, Venus, Pluto here. Giving us the codes from electromagnetic and energies from Arcturus, the quantum room spirit planet, the quantum room planet Uranus, the enlightenment, the rebel, really showing that this square here, showing that we have to change. We have to die, leave the old and come into the new, the Pluto evolution and the Scorpio evolution. Quantum rebirth. And we have Mars and Pluto in a very close conjunction here in Scorpio, expansion of the hidden knowledge and the divine masculine in its home Scorpio power to be, to create the passion, the spiritual warrior. And there's a sextile, and it's a very close sextile to this conjunction. And this means a lot of easy flowing energy, but also this means that what we need to change in this, what the square showing, what we need to change is the sexual energy from Scorpio, to use it wisely, to use it for our Kundalini opening, to use it for the spirit and not the misuse that this three-dimensional world use that energy now so much in abuses, in pornography, etc. To really step into using this in our own way very wisely with our partner, or if we don't have a partner, on our own. To shine a light on our sexuality, the deep hidden desires that we have, and to free ourselves, let it all come up, let it be shined on, and to rebirth. So it's a big one, because hidden sexuality is driving so many on this earth without they knowing about it. It's the most common shadow here, because it's so powerful also for the spiritual. And you have an trine to Chiron, the wounded healer here, and also a trine to Neptune, the connection with the quantum spirit in the source. So healing this is priority, as I see it now. At the same time, Mercury is at the galactic center. Mercury, the quantum communication, thought consciousness, is now at galactic center, where all these planets, especially Saturn, has been rewritten. So we now have a new opportunity to create from our quantum computer, mind, heart, body, to really create in a new way. And it's a trine here, it's a close trine to Uranus, talking about this quantum creation, quantum I am, to choose the highest possible octave of the creation and do it all the time. To stay in our light and to really, you see here is a very exact, now not very, but yeah, very exact square, big square here. And it's really about going from this Mars and Jupiter, the expansion of the Scorpio energy and the Mars and the sexual energy together with Pluto here, also ruler of Scorpio, to really step from the hidden places of Aquarius, from the detachment, step into our self, our shine a light royal Leo together with the Mother Earth series here. To really do this. And Isis is involved in this process. Isis, it's an opposition here and squares like this. Isis, the Egyptian queen that put the pieces of Osiris together, the divine feminine like Venus. And the chamber of Isis in the Great Pyramid of Giza is pointing at the fixed star Sirius here. And Osiris is also here in Aries, involved in this, slightly involved in this process. Sirius is the Mother Earth, Demeter, and it's so close to the North Node, our destiny in Leo now, so I have to upgrade Sirius, really. I have it big time in my natal horoscope also, directly at my ascendant. And because this is also speaking about like the Cancer, or home, to coming home to ourselves, to free ourselves from the mind controllers, the system, the anarchy, the reptiles, the false hierarchy, and to be the nurturing care about the earth, to rise the earth frequency. And earth as an organ is rising its frequency. We have to keep this up at every moment and not going into the dark. The dark sides are also trying all they can at the moment to affect us, to trigger us, to make us jump off our soul path, to make us small again, to make us in desperation or depression or anything. Stand up for yourself, stand up in your energy and be caring, compassionate about yourself. Self-love, and shine in that way. That was the 9th of January, and I want to read this degree, 20 degrees of Capricorn, because it's a very important degree. Many different perfumes carried by a breeze. I can stop sharing so you can see. 20 degrees of Capricorn, where humanity was birthed in this Milky Way galaxy. We bear within us many past lives, each one complete, autonomous, and emitting its own subtle special fragrance. There are points along the journey where we must stand together, with the whole lineup of our previous selves, and follow out the journey they were all leading to. This is a formidable task. There is a lot to live up to. It grants you authority and conviction, and it makes it very hard to get started. In order to get anywhere, you must at times deny the awareness that everybody is there, and do whatever you can do, apparently on your own. By truly the depth of experience, the substantive inward development, and the power of your inner drive, give it away. You are destiny charged in a larger-than-life fashion. Being self-possessed is your watchword. There is so much to accomplish. And at the center of the journey lies self-knowledge and the overriding determination to clear the karmic slate, to free up what has been trapped and bound, and to come to yourself afresh. This destiny is guided, cosmically supported, centrally relevant to your whole world, and you will do it. turn the darkest of hours into the brightest breakthroughs by refusing to stop anywhere or to back down from your resolve to wake up this time and to get on with the greater past at long last. Wow, what a degree. That's from Inside Degree. You can search on with Google or any other searcher. I use Echo HCR now. It's an ecological search engine. They planted 3 for every search. Inside Degree. And yeah, it's a big time ascension for us all. Now I want to go to the 11th, and I can shake that one up there, I think. Yes. Here we have the 11th of January at noon, the Swedish Central European time. And the sun is then at 21 degrees, and Venus also 21 degrees, master degree. Capricorn, Pluto moves very slowly. And we have moon with Mars and Jupiter. So this is an amplification of that energy I spoke about the sexual energy, about other hidden, about the abundance, the money, etc., the system. It's so much going on. It will be very interesting to see what will happen in the world with this immense energies from, you see here, from the non-personal houses. Wow, it's terrific from here, Scorpio to Pisces. The 11th also is special because Mercury goes into Capricorn and joins Saturn here in a connection. So our spiritual integrity will be up on a plate, and also how we see our reality and how we transform the alchemy. And here's Black Moon Lilith, the divine feminine force to get out of this system, patriarchy. And Mercury in Capricorn, that means that we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're Black Moon Lilith 6 energy in Capricorn. That's a stellium. It's Capricorn time, it's alchemy time, it's time to free ourselves from the patriarchy, from the false system. And I want to share also that Saturn is coming up here. 2020 will be an immense conjunction with Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter here at the end of Capricorn. And at 23 degrees of Capricorn is the Saturn polarity south node. And that's last time was 6,500 years ago, where the patriarchy really became strong, the hierarchy and the suppression, 6,500 years ago. And now, when Saturn is coming up here and Pluto is coming up here, we are ending that patriarchy, that false hierarchy. We are freeing Earth from the mind controllers, from the system feeding off our energy, of us. We are creating our own reality with the quantum I am, the Uranus in Aries. And we're living with the compassion of Cancer and Mother Earth, Demeter, at the North Node in Leo, shining in our own light with the power taken back from those. We need to integrate them. They are lost. We need to shine a light of them inside us, inside ourselves, to really free us of this terrible situation that we have been in and that parts of this universe has been in. To free, and it's a galactic freeing. It's especially freeing of our Milky Way. So all star seeds are very much involved in this process. It's divine light galactic federation plan, cosmic plan to free ourselves. And it's happening at this magic time with these magic energies. And I also want to share that the planets are changing and changing. Sun is changing. The amount of magnetic field, the amount of sunspots, etc. is changing big time. Earth is changing, rising frequency, coming to new vibration of higher frequency. It has been doubled the last 10 years in average. And Venus is changing. The sulfur in Venus' atmosphere is now transmuted to oxygen by the energies coming in the photon belt we now are in. So Venus getting a green light, healing light of oxygen in a big part. You can check on Gaia.com, Wisdom Teachings by David Wilcock. David Wilcock, Wisdom Teaching, Gaia.com, about Venus changing energy. It was just before Christmas. And also Mars is changing energy to have atmosphere. It's starting to come up clouds around Mars. And also they're finding fossils. And NASA is hiding a lot of information because Mars was a place for life. And then there was a big misuse as Atlantis, but Mars and Maldek destroyed themselves, so it became the asteroid belt. And Mars got also in not destroyed. We have Mars the energy, but we had non-populated, so they had to move to Earth, some of the beings of Mars. And it's now a big time upgrading of the new time, age of Aquarius, the new planet energy, Mars energy, divine masculine, and Venus energy, divine feminine, are becoming new, and that's the Starseed mission we are on. That's the ascension, really. We are changing within and everything else also. So trust in yourself, take care, and be careful of your energy and keep shining. Thank you for listening, and bye-bye. Hi, I forgot to draw a card for my Quantum Tarot for this period, and especially for the 9th of January with this big conjunction in 19 degrees of Capricorn. So I want this one, and it's number 3 of Wands, number 3 of Wands, and that's about galaxy cluster. Ask you to expand your vision. This is a time to think big and formulate plans based on your biggest, truest dreams. What dream is calling you? What dream is calling you? The great symbolist, together with the degree I read from Inside Degree, and about our origin, to come from our origin, to go into our own soul dream realization path of evolution, of light, to be that royal Leo. What dream are you to fulfill? It will be interesting. It's interesting for me. This is blessed. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Take deep care.